Hi everyone, it's Katie and I just finished filming a kind of update chatty video in which I shared the new decks that I have. But another one just arrived and I really want to unbox it with you because I know what it is and I'm really excited. So this deck I got in a trade. I sent off my decks last week, the week before, I'm not sure. And this is not a deck that I was really thinking about getting. It's a very popular deck and it's a very beautiful deck. But it's not a concept that I'm really familiar with. Oh, why are they always so hard to open? Krishna Priya, you've wrapped this well. Okay, now there's another layer. I always get scared that I'm gonna like rip into the book or the deck. This is quite a special deck. It's the Alice Tarot, and I've also got the book. Okay, so I'm really quite excited. Alice in Wonderland. The only really experience I've had with Alice was the Disney movie when I was a kid, and it scared the shit out of me. I had nightmares. I don't know. It just was terrifying to me. But I recently got this, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Because I was curious and because it was on sale. So when Krishna Priya said that she was interested in a couple of decks that I had up for trade, she gave me a list of decks that she was willing to trade, and this was the only one that kind of made me go, I'm curious. I'm curious. Curiouser and curiouser. So she agreed to trade with me, and I'm not really expecting anything from this deck, because as I said, you know, I think this is designed for people who adore Alice and, you know, really adore the story. And I don't think I am that person, but it's a Bubba Studio deck, and I've seen it online and it just looks incredible. So I wanted to see, I wanted to experience it for myself. And now that I'm reading the book, I thought too that it was just, if I'm gonna try it, now's the right time. So as with all Bubba Studio decks, it comes in an amazing little box. Oh, it's bright red on the inside too. It smells good. Is that a thing? Oh, I like these backings. Aren't they cool? And this is the little title card. How amazing. Oh, it's gold. I didn't know that. Was I supposed to know that? I kind of like vaguely remember that. Let's have a look. So the little white book's fairly substantial, which is cool. It looks very similar to my Fantastic Menagerie little white book, which I quite like. So that's handy. This isn't a review or anything. I know this deck is really expensive, and like I said, I wouldn't have purchased it. Oh, it's really pretty. It has a depth to it that I don't think I saw online. I was worried that it would kind of look collagey and two-dimensional, but it doesn't. Oh, the background is just beautiful. The rabbit. Now, I'm sure there's going to be heaps of characters and stuff in here that I don't know at all. And I'm not going to show you the whole deck, but I just wanted to share this with you. And also, because I've just told you about all the decks, the new decks I have, I felt like this one had to be on there. I want to get into Alice in Wonderland now, just so I can love this deck even more. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. I like this. It's all really, really pretty. I have no idea who these people are, but I like it. The lovers. Is there 2 lovers cards? I seem to remember that somewhere. Yes, there is. Bubba Studios, is it always the lovers? But they tend to have 2 options for some of their cards. That one's really pretty too. Oh, I just noticed like the wings are like shiny. I don't know if... These things never show up very well in camera, do they? No, it's just gonna go glary. You can kind of see it. The flamingos, their feathers have like a shine to them. The Hanged Man is one of my favorite cards. It's my birth card as well. I love it. Oh, and his creepy little face is up in the clouds too. This is a bit weird. Her neck's really long. Is that part of the story though? I don't know. It looks really weird if it's supposed to be like that, but I know Alice in Wonderland, I hated the bit where she got really big and got stuck in the house. That bit gave me nightmares. And I feel like that's totally something that could happen in Wonderland to Alice. So she like got all stretchy or something. Is this supposed to be Humpty Dumpty or is this something else? I don't know. I love it. This looks a tad collagey just because of the hair. But the colours are really pretty. I love this. I don't know who they are, but they're really cool. I like them. Oh, Judgment's really pretty. Oh, the colours, they're so vibrant. Oh, and the cardstock. It doesn't feel like my Fantastic Menagerie. It's thicker and it's like velvety almost. Oh, I like the world. That purple is beautiful. Hedgehogs. They're cute. Oh, is this when she was giant and stuck in the house? I think so. I didn't like that. But the card's quite pretty. It says Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Humpty Dumpty. So I guess those two twins in the suns were Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I thought so, but I didn't want to sound stupid. And Humpty Dumpty was the tower. I think so. I like it. I think this is even more strange and weird because I have no idea who most of these characters are. They just look really weird. And I think that's kind of the point of Wonderland, isn't it? Oh, that's really pretty. I think that's just beautiful. Not that weird, just really pretty. I just love the tea set. I wanna have tea there, although I don't because Wonderland's scary. I just want the tea set. Can I have the tea set? That's too cute. Oh, this is another really, really pretty one. Oh, the colours are beautiful. I do vaguely remember that in the movie, like a little mouse getting stuck in the teapot. What even is that? Ooh, the Knight of Cups is a unicorn. I'm into it. And the Queen of Cups is Alice. Fair enough. Ooh, Ace of Swords. I really like that. I love the dimension and the composition of that. It's really cool. This is so weird. Oh. Poor Alice. She's stuck. Oh, this is really cute too. This is when she was all big and stuck in the house. Ugh, that's just such a horrible feeling. And the Ace of Coins. That background's all shiny and pretty. It's interesting because it's not like so shiny that it looks shiny. It's just when you hit the light in the right spot, it just glimmers slightly. It's really subtle and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting this deck to almost be like too much, but it's not. I think they've done that really, really well because I think it is quite strange, and if they've gone over top with all the, you know, ornaments and the gold, I think it would have just kind of made it a bit too trashy almost, whereas they've avoided that. It's Humpty Dumpty. Is this where Humpty Dumpty's from? Alice in Wonderland? I didn't know that. Oh, I think this is my favourite card. That's cute. And the purple in the flowers. Oh, does the shiny thing. Ooh, this is cute. I like it. Oh, I like the Queen of Coins. And the King of Coins is very similar. Very pretty. So a very interesting deck, and it's really, really quite pretty. I mean, I knew it would be beautiful in the Bubba Studios sort of way, but it's quite pretty as well. And now a quick look at the book. Oh, I know this is weird, but the paper's really nice. Just everything Bubba Studios does is just like top notch, isn't it? So it has a whole bunch of stuff in here. We have Curiouser and Curiouser, the Alice Tarot, illustrating the Alice, how to read with tarot cards, using spreads, some curious Alice Tarot spreads, reading with the Alice Tarot, Alice, the Esoteric and the Mythic, Everything is Queer Today, Alice and Psychoanalysis, card descriptions, and then it goes through the major and the minor cards and the court cards, and a bridge version of both Alice books. That's cool. I can learn a little bit more about all this stuff that I don't know. How helpful. Now it's all black and white, but there's heaps of information and there's different pictures in here as well as the a reproduction of the cards. Very cool. I'm actually really glad that I have the book, just because I know so little about Alice and her world. I think people who are really into Alice, you know, they would get so much meaning from knowing so much about the story and the characters, whereas I don't have that ability. I don't have that knowledge to do that. So this will be an interesting way to learn about the story of Alice as well as the tarot. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm a little bit apprehensive, but it's really beautiful, and at the very least it's going to be fun. So I have no idea if this deck is going to become a staple in my collection, or even if it's going to stay in my collection long term, but I am really curious. I really am surprised by just how beautiful it is, how pretty it is, and I'm really glad that I have the book. And this is why I love trades so much, because there is absolutely no way I would have bought this deck, especially at the price. But because of trades, you know, we get to try out and experience decks we wouldn't otherwise have access to, or really be drawn to necessarily. So thank you, Krishna Priya, for our wonderful trade, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you have any comments or questions, please leave those below. And if any of you are big Alice buffs, and you know, is this the book that I should be reading? Because I've recently discovered there's quite a number of books, I think. I don't know. Give this complete Alice ignorant some direction if you're a bit of an Alice buff. That would be great. So until next time, guys, much love. Bye.